Need to hear one of our shows again? We've got them on podcast. Go to fmmoneytalkradio.com. Scroll down to Podcast on Demand. Pick your show and it's on. Podcast on fmmoneytalkradio.com.
Have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They have been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Café is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Café studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Café and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Café. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Bing, bing, bing. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. I got no bells.
I don't even know what to tell you today.
What?
I don't even.
Oh, I hear a bell. Santa Claus is coming.
The angel got her wings.
Angel got her wings.
And there you have it.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Monday morning, and we are starting all over again. What's
Fakakta.
Don't call me that. I kept telling you, Puerto Ricans don't like that. You know, I gotta tell you something. Have you noticed how fast
Valerie runs?
No, October, November, September, October, November have gone. I looked up, I opened my eyes, and what month are we in? November. And it's like the last week of November.
It's Thanksgiving week, which I cannot even believe it, I have to tell you.
You can't believe what? Because you're cooking?
That too. Dr. Anya asked me if I was still on my holistic health program, and I said it took me an hour to go through Instacart in order. She goes, but it is so worth it.
Holistic food?
You know, I wanted to make things not vegan, but dairy-free, gluten-free, so I had to find substitutions, and then I wanted it to be nut-free because I don't like nuts, so it was been a whole process of me cooking, and I haven't even cooked yet. It was a day.
Not me. I got all the best stuff in the world to eat. For the next 4 days, I am going to be super me. Like the Superman. If I gotta spend Thanksgiving by myself, I'm just going to go to town.
I'm going to buy you some mayonnaise.
I bought some already.
You're going to put that on your Christmas list. You're getting a lot of pictures of things this year.
Oh, yes. We have this thing. We don't give gifts, we give pictures.
No gifts, you get pictures. We're going to be doing if I could, I would. This is what I would get you for Christmas.
And really a cricket in a box. I can see that already.
Cricket. What's the noise make? That's what Vinny always does. Cricket in
That's
a
what he
box. But
does.
happy Monday to you. It's a
Happy
Monday
Monday.
mayhem kind of day. Catch up because we've got a lot of shows later this week. And just when you think it's perfectly coordinated, Freddie brings in an extra guest. A little people are running a little bit late, and we keep rolling and going. So thank you all for your patience. Actually, these bracelets, I need to give a huge shout out, and we're going to start giving these away. Kathy Cares created these. There was a guest on the Florida Love Show on Friday. And this young girl, she's 16 in North Carolina. She has autism, and she makes these beaded bracelets just because she can, by the hundreds and bagfuls. So we're going to actually try and bring her in on VMix. I still have the tag on here because
I need
I have
the
Debbie's
bag.
phone. The bags in our studio will get that, so
I
we
have
can
to
give
take
these
it.
out.
I have to take it.
Why are you taking it?
Because somebody watched the show on Friday, and there is 112 people in a senior home, and they want to give them out to the seniors.
Well, we have to get more.
She told me I can get as many as I want.
So we'll have to get some more. So a huge shout out to Kathy, who makes these beautiful bracelets. If you are looking to give just a little bit of a smile or hope, we will connect you. These are all free. She creates them out of the goodness of her heart and gives them away. So I still have the tag on mine. I walk around with the tag. Isn't that funny?
I lost mine.
Like I
already.
am for sale.
They took mine. They like mine.
We got a lot of things going on here. We had Dr. Anya Temmer joined us this morning, getting her show ready for Thursday on Total Holistic Life Show. Val did a great job on that.
How come Chatterbox, the piano player, is sitting over there?
That's because Mr. Chatterbox,
Mr. Chatterbox, why is he hiding over there? He should be playing the
he's
piano.
texting is what he's doing.
So tell him to text later. What, is his finger going to break,
We
disintegrate?
got Mr. Chatterbox over there. We've got everyone socially distanced. We've got Evie from Bella Skin Experts joining us. I'm excited because I see a lot of skincare, and I'm all about the skincare and the bling. So today seems like a perfect show for me. And the chatter. So right there, I'm good to go. All I'm missing now is a Gubba Martini, and life would be perfect.
It's kind of strange how the last couple of weeks,
It's all
it's
about
been
me.
it's all been about you and
As of the past
skincare,
5 years,
hair
haven't been.
care, and everything else.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because it just is.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to bring the man cave out.
Well, I think you got
Some
Pierre,
manly
you got
stuff.
Slick, you got Mr. Chatterbox in the house.
Yeah,
you
but
got a big man cave going
first
on
of all,
here.
he's afraid of her. Slick is afraid of whoever.
The new girl
And I
from
don't know what the
Starbucks.
hell Pierre Planet is on. You're not giving me much to work with here. I need guys that want to, all of a sudden the table's full of women products. Everything.
So we're going to
All
talk
women
about
products.
all of that, and then our 1 o'clock hour.
Including this bag that is for women's products too. I can see it all.
We've got England on the line. We've got our
women
Manchester
products.
studio.
Okay, well, who's
coming in at
gonna come
1
on?
o'clock. We've
Who?
got Tony McKenzie
And
and another Sean,
what?
another Sean
Another Sean.
of decluttering your life.
Another woman thing. Because you guys create more clutter than declutter.
No. All the way
Are
from our
men,
Manchester studio.
are men more sloppy than women, or are women secretly more sloppy than men? And watch the way you answer that question, ladies and gentlemen. Because women
She's laughing.
are very clever. I know why she's laughing. Women, that's right. Women have a way of putting things all over the place, but it's organized. You ever notice that your piles are like straight?
Yes.
Ours are like everywhere.
Yes.
But we're just as messy.
Did you ever hear how men's brains and women's brains are wired differently?
Yes, because we run. We are so deathly afraid of you guys. We run away. We don't even think. Our shoes, we wear 2 different shoes because we're so confused.
Build a bra. We had this great idea. Yes, it's already trademarked, but maybe Marissa, we've got Marissa DeBelier from Chatterbox of South Florida. A new idea called Build a Bra. So if one cup size is different than the other, you can mix and match, and then there'll be a clasp in the middle that you can get any size you want, and you just build it according to cup size.
That's great because they're never the same size.
Exactly what
But I had a
learned
better
today.
idea than that. She must have built everything. I had this machine, you put a little pump on it, and it will formulate itself
He just
to
wants
what
to
there
pump
is.
it up.
Pumping. Yes. And it will pump and give you lift. Yeah. So if you want to be at 38, it gives you 38. If you want to be at 34, it gives you 34. Whatever you want to be. And it's even. Can you imagine At the end of the day, you let the air out. I got that from Air Jordans.
It's like taking your hair off, your lashes out, then you let the air out of your cups also. Can you even imagine? I got to tell you, your significant other will run for the hills.
You take the air out of your butt too?
I got to tell you, by the time you get undressed at night, the hair comes off, the lashes come off, the makeup comes off, you uninflate everything that's been inflated, and then you're like this like little tiny doll.
You'd be a whole different person.
We're not all that you imagine that it is.
Wow, that is spectacular.
No, not really. Trust me.
I kind of like that. I think we should talk to our attorneys and get this patented.
It's kind of like a blow-up doll. You just deflate it.
I didn't say that. I did not say no.
Do you remember your partner used to drive with?
No, I do not.
Freddie had a partner, and so he could go in the express lane. He put a doll in the passenger seat.
He put a blow-up doll.
Pretty much.
It was a problem though, because everybody knew what it was.
And he still got pulled over.
No, he didn't get pulled over, but everybody was laughing at him.
Anyway, I don't know where Slick is. Anyone know where Slick is?
He's eating his pizza.
All right, I want to fix the exposure on Marissa's camera, but Marissa, I want you to introduce, you brought Evie over from Bella Skin Experts.
Yeah.
Marissa's camera, the other camera.
So Edie has been doing skincare for a couple of decades. She is, very knowledgeable. She follows, the CDC guidelines. She also has a line of skincare apart from her services that she offers. So I will let her share more with you.
Awesome. Well, welcome, Edie.
And I thought you were somebody that I knew from the day. She hung out in Roseland.
From a club.
He goes,
we hung out in Roseland.
he says, it's so good to see you again. And Edie looks at him and says, we've never met before.
She said that to me.
I know.
Does look familiar.
I'm telling you, I know you from someplace. I don't know where, but it will dawn on me.
Long Island clubs, Brooklyn clubs,
I'm from the Bronx. I didn't go to Long Island. I couldn't find my way there. But Roseland, I know we hung out at Roseland.
Roseland.
Did you hang out at the eatery in Fordham Road? Did you ever hang out in Fordham Road?
No.
In the Bronx?
Mm-mm. I never really went to the
It was a
Bronx.
White Castle. It was a White Castle there by Alexander's.
Oh no, there was a White Castle on Long Island.
Was there?
Yeah. Still
I
there.
know. Is it?
Yeah, still there. I know I have friends that still hit that place. They'll put it on Facebook, just ate 10 belly bombers.
How many can you have?
Can you
10?
hold your mic closer
Not
to
me.
Edie? There you go. Much
Not
better.
me. No, definitely not 10. I could eat 0 belly bombers.
You hear her accent?
What's an LA Palmer?
A belly bomber.
A belly
belly
bomber.
bomber?
When you eat White Castle, you end up going to the belly of the bomber.
Oh, I
Bada bing,
gotcha.
bada boom.
I thought it was like a belly wash when the kids were little. There was these juice things,
Oh yes.
but not it. Yeah.
Okay, try to think New York. Do you
I'm
think we
looking at
do
an empty
juice
set.
things? That's because she keeps getting up. All right, so talk to us about the line.
Tell us about your skincare.
Okay. So it's Bella Skin Experts. It's all natural and it's a medical grade line. So it's really good once I give a facial or micro needling or dermaplaning or anything like that. It's really important for what you do after at home to continue because a facial is going to make you look great and the next day you'll look fantastic, but if you don't continue it and use good products to follow up, then it's not going to actually give you any good benefits.
But they
So-
say on some, I was just watching, so funny, because I know Siri and Facebook, they listen to me.
Right.
Right, so this is a whole thing. So they must have known you were coming because I must have put it in my phone because this morning I got a thing on skincare. Isn't that
that's
crazy?
funny. Yeah.
On skincare and how it just sits on the surface.
Yeah,
And you really want it to penetrate because your skin is your largest organ, so you want it to penetrate the right way.
absolutely. And microneedling actually helps that a lot. It's a little machine. I actually brought it just to show you, but it actually has like little needles. Depends on what you're trying to accomplish. And you would microneedle areas or the whole entire face. Put really good products on top. Mine. It sinks in and it actually makes the collagen reproduce and the elastin, which is what gives you that tight, lifted, fuller look to get rid of
Whoa,
lumps
wait a minute.
and even scars.
So you put needles on the skin.
Teeny tiny ones.
I'm not really putting the needles on the skin. It's a machine and it goes
rolls
really
needles
fast.
on
It
your skin.
pulses.
It's like when they put my tattoo on. The guy told me there were no needles there either.
That's a real needle, though. That's,
Oh my God, it was.
That one goes deep.
Oh, that hurt one. Okay, I'm interested in children in high school, especially. They go through real bad skin.
Yes.
And what happens when you're in high school, it sort of changes your whole persona.
Sure.
You don't want to go to school.
It's
You don't want to
embarrassing.
have friends. You're embarrassed in the whole 9 yards. So
Yeah.
they came out with the famous, you could get it at the malls. Remember they had Proactive, and they were bombarding you with that particular chemical.
It's everywhere.
And all of a sudden, that was helping people's skins. And
Right.
they didn't say anything about the diet. So my question is, what you use for it, is your diet as important as what you're doing with your skin?
Absolutely. From, like you're saying, teenagers, adults, the more processed food we're eating, the more soda we're drinking, the more coffee. Coffee is dehydrating, so that's really not good for your skin, especially as we're
a big
aging.
gallon of it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as I've gotten older, I mean, I never really was a huge soda drinker, but I just don't drink it anymore at all, because that's also very dehydrating. And that causes lines and, unless you do Botox and stuff like that, that's the only way you're going to get rid of all that stuff. But I like to do everything naturally. I'm not really a fan of needles, so.
Is that brochure like before and afters? I see pictures.
Yeah.
Slick, can you bring me that brochure, please?
Now, the Botox also has to be done over and over and over and over and over again.
But skincare is really important. I want to, what do you have? 'Cause I'm all about hoarding skincare products.
I have everything from cleansers to I have, this is an exfoliating pH balancer. It's a toner, but it's also a pad that actually will take off extra debris. So after you're doing a cleanse,
Wow.
you would do this. This is also
Look at these
excellent
pictures.
for men because they get the razor bumps. So this
yeah, what the hell
actually
is
helps.
that? Is that ingrown hair?
Yeah, it's clogs. Basically it's clogs.
Clogs.
So it could be clogged hair, clogs, sebum. And then I have treatment things depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Age defy, moisture, stuff
How'd you
like
come
that.
up with a whole line? It's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, dermatologists. Yeah, so,
And this is exclusive to your salon?
yes.
Wow.
Different
there's
cleansers, different toners?
No, well, there's two different toners. There's a vitamin C toner, which is actually good for anybody, and it actually helps brighten your skin. And this one is actually good for everybody, but like I said, for men, it's great for men, and it's also good for acneic skin. So, like you're saying, teenagers, you want to not only, in the old days, back in my day, everything was about drying everything out. So that's not good for your skin. And, they've learned that over the years. So now it's, yes, treat, but also condition the skin at the same time. So you don't get those dried up spots and, then it starts to flake off and then the skin is compromised.
Oh my gosh, I think about the amount of skincare lines that I have gone through.
We all have.
Oh my gosh,
Over the
from
years.
the hydroquinone to then you can't do that because it causes cancer, but you didn't want the dark spots, so you just put on the spot treatment. Oh my gosh, if you looked through my drawers, because I do hoard beauty products. The evolution, but then you don't want to throw them away because what if you want to go back to them?
Right.
And there's
I want to go
pieces
back to
left, right?
cancer-causing
What
chemicals.
if I want to go back to using that brightener and you just happen to have it and this month you're not going to have a bad reaction? What is that? Why do we do that?
You know what? I think we think about the money that we spend on it,
Maybe.
and that's the hard part, to throw it away. But you have to realize that it does expire. So
There's the
that's
thing.
what always reminds me, oop, this has to go in the trash.
And what happens when you use something that expires on your face? It does nothing.
Nothing, but it does have a rancid smell.
A
and it's
rancid
not-
smell, that's what
yeah,
you want
and
to
it's not going
put
to actually
cocky
do
on your
anything.
face. I get it.
Try a lipstick that's gone right.
Now, I want to ask you, do you have a mask that peels off?
I don't. I do not the peeling masks. They are sort of drying, and my line is basically for acneic skin and age, because I am 56 years old, so I have been fighting this battle for a long time. And so
So you want to make the skin more plump.
yeah, plump, moist, yes.
Now, it's funny because I see that they're going, you ever seen the patch they have on television now? and they peel it off, and they show everything that comes off your face.
Oh, that's kind of old, yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Because one of my sons had bad skin like I did.
Right.
And we did everything in the world possible to help him, and he became a guinea pig, and he tried on this mask that peels off, and all the stuff that comes with it. It's
Yeah.
kind of scary what's on your face. I mean, really scary. But now when you do that, your skin is now open.
Right.
The pores are open.
Right.
So you have to do something to protect your pores, because all the bacteria is going to come rushing into your face. So it got worse. It didn't get
Right.
better.
That's why good skin care from beginning to end is important, between the washing, the toning, the treatments, the lipids that you want to put back into your skin that you just removed, the moisturizers, the sealers. I mean, you want to make sure your pores are as small as possible so they're not absorbing a lot of dirt, but you have to wash your face twice a day, and you have to keep up with it. And
It's
go
a good
for
idea.
facials. It's healthy for your skin. We exfoliate, we get, things out of your pores that are clogged in there. We treat pimples and, all that. So,
How long have you been doing skincare?
well, skincare has been throughout my life, in and out. I actually started off with hair way back in the day in the 80s, and skin. I was a cosmetologist in New York. So, you kind of do everything back then. You were everything: hair, waxing, nails, skincare, everything. I just really concentrated on it just a few years ago. I decided to just do that, basically spray tanning, waxing, facials, because, you start to see more lines and more spots from the old days in the tanning beds and the beach and the reflectors and the baby oil.
Well, Marissa's skin is beautiful. So
Yes.
if Marissa's using your products, then all in, because
Let me take my makeup off. And where is Edric? I have.
you guys don't do that.
I just turned 40, and at 40, I started getting acne. I had horrible skin growing up, absolutely horrible. It's scarred, like my cheeks and everything. The scarring from here is now gone, and I wear heavy makeup. Well, recently I stopped taking the pill, and my hormones went out of whack. Like breakouts everywhere, and the makeup will do wonders for you, though, I tell you
The
that.
hormonal stuff that we go through is
Right?
crazy.
Yeah, but you
And
look
it
like you're
doesn't
20.
stop.
I know.
I look like I'm 20?
Yeah.
I'm liking you more
I can't
every
even
day.
tell you wearing makeup, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Your skin looks beautiful, and I know she's young and she's 40.
Don't zoom into my grays, not today.
Let's zoom in and see what she really looks like.
He's staying quiet in there.
But he's a smart man.
He's just shaking his head, saying nothing. But yes, as we age, our hormones change and everything changes. And
Yeah.
And in
Skincare is
Florida,
very
with the
important.
sun, different type of skin conditioning, for lack of a better word, than let's say somebody up in New York or
Right.
further north, because you have different, right, humidity and sun.
Oh,
and-
absolutely. Here it's super important to wear SPF every single day. Every single
And
day.
did they put it
without
in
fail.
the makeup?
Well, it's not in makeup. I have one that's tinted and then one that's not. So yes, it's there, and it's very important. It's a necessity living here. You have to wear it. I see a lot of women here with a lot of age spots or sunspots. Their whole chest, their whole face.
well, that's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing you got to take care of. And you
Right.
think it'll be fine.
Well, hold
And
on,
then-
hold on. You have something for the spots?
Of course.
And it
yeah.
takes it away for real?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to take it away. It's not magic. It's something, like I said, you have to follow up. You have to take care of it yourself.
It's like
Yeah.
brushing your teeth. You just
Yeah.
brush it on the days that you want it to look and smell good. Same thing with your skincare.
No, you want to
Wow,
brush your
that's
teeth
great.
every.
Then that's
every
the point.
day.
It's like marketing
point.
and SEO. You have to keep at it.
Yeah.
I will never understand female humor.
You're laughing and you're not.
No, but sometimes you have age spots on the hands
Yeah.
Yeah.
and on the chest.
Yeah.
Especially among women.
I was going to say, the
They
men don't.
shrink. Well, no, men get it too, but men don't care.
What shrinks?
Women shrink when they get age spots here and here. They begin to shrink away.
Why?
Because they're a little embarrassed.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Shrink
the
like
age
that.
spot
I thought they
shrink.
meant they got smaller. I'm like,
That's what I was
No, so
thinking.
I'm asking, do you have things for that?
Yeah.
And that's pigmentation, right? Discoloration or something?
yeah, it's basically damaged cells.
That's not liver spots, is it? Somebody told me that was liver spots. Is that true?
You know, everyone uses different terms.
But yeah, it's the same
It's
term.
basically sun damage. So
Sun damage,
The
okay.
cells are damaged, and they come to the surface. You know, it could be something that you did when you were 20. You know, like all the sunburn I got, or all the times that I went to the the bed and laid in that bed for an hour. Back in the day, it was an hour you'd lay there, and I did that every day in the winter just to keep my tan.
In the sunbed?
Yeah.
Let me ask you about your spray tan. Does it rub off on furniture?
Well, if at first, yes, because there is a bronzer. So I always tell people to wear something loose, dark, long, not to sit on leather, or if you're going to sit in your car, I do give out pee-pee pads, you know, doggy pads, and this way they could sit on those.
That's what we
or
should line our furniture with.
A lot of my clients actually
How
just
long?
keep towels in the car.
How long should you wait before you sit on furniture?
It all depends. I mean, I'm not saying don't sit on furniture. I'm just saying protect the seat, not really from the tan. I'm protecting the tan from coming off.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guests who
I'm
come
thinking
in
if I
here.
line our furniture now with pee-pee pads slip.
I promise I won't leave spots on here. Mine is like, mine doesn't come off.
No, your legs
How's
are
this
covered.
natural?
It's all good.
Actually, we look at
Ask
what
Pierre. He's cleaned many a couch.
we look at what you wear and determine where we're going to put you, because some are easier to clean than other things. But it does happen. It did happen, and we didn't realize it, and we had to
and
have
they
the
moved from
furniture
chair
cleaned.
to chair to chair.
So
You
she
could
just
watch.
got sprayed right before
I don't
the
know.
show. Well, she had to have because it doesn't come off.
Because everybody
After
wants
that.
to look tan on the show.
Unless
They
she
wanna
put
look-
on the, that spray bronzer. You know, that stuff you spray like the Sally.
That might have been it.
That was probably it. I
It
doubt
looked
she
like
got
the
sprayed
side of a
paint.
subway car. If you remember the day when that reminds you.
I got to
right?
tell you, did you ever
Yes.
know that opening this business, running this business would entail unclogging the toilet daily, cleaning up dental stuff?
I'm glad you're finding this humorous. Nobody else is. Yes,
We have a
I
different
understand.
humor,
I got
Freddie,
to tell you,
that's
when you
all.
think about running a production business, you never realize the details of everything that it entails.
Well, we're going to have to tell people if you've bronzed or tan, let us know so we can put you in the leather seat. And if you haven't, in the last 2 days, then you can sit on the furniture.
Oh my
Otherwise, we
gosh.
should get pee-pee pad. Can you imagine sitting people on pee-pee pads?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's not
they
good.
walk out with a pee-pee pad, they put it on their leather seat, and then they could drive home and not worry about pulling the tan off, because that's what'll happen.
And where are
'Cause,
you
know, sweat
located?
automatically.
Edie, where are you located?
I'm in Deerfield Beach,
Where?
2257 Southwest 15th Street.
It hasn't
Number
moved.
180 Deerfield Beach, 33442.
Is that east or west?
It's on Military,
And,
and it's between 10th and 48th.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very close. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not close. I mean, I got here in 13 minutes, I think.
Very close. All
Yeah.
right, check it out. Bella Skin Experts. Ask for Edie. Your phone number?
561-371-4216.
Awesome.
Wait a minute. It's on what? Where is
Military,
it? Yeah,
between 10th and 48th.
I don't know that. What's the cross streets?
Across is, there's Publix is over there.
On Atlantic.
No, that's too
Deerfield.
far south. I'm between 10th, you know, like where the turnpike is.
Oh, well, we went to the
and
pizzeria. 10th
48th,
Street.
like it's Wiles Road if you go up a bit.
Military. I haven't been down there in a while.
There's a bunch of stuff in there. There's Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King, Publix.
You're going to have to go visit and get a
CVS.
facial, Freddie.
Yeah, but I know this lady from somewhere. It could be when I went down there. Isn't there a movie theater down there somewhere?
No.
All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, more with Chatterbox, more with good skincare, and we've got Robin Weiss in the house. Stay tuned. 888-994-4995. We'll be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I don't understand what you said, but okay.
I heard him. I look over and I hear
we're back.
this voice in my ear.
And the voice is back from the lobby. Now he's saying, hey, where's our drink? All of a sudden he's awake now.
Pierre, can you run our TV, please, in the back? And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a manic Mayhem Monday, kind of. When Chatterbox around, it's always a little bit, you know,
What's
a little
manic?
fun. What's manic? My personality. If you tip your hat on that.
Manic is like depressed, right?
No, hyper actually.
You?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You keep on rolling. All right, so you spoke to a long-term friend of ours, Robin Weiss.
But before we get there,
yes,
I want to thank, what's the name of the law firm?
Berman Law.
Berman Law. Over here on Dixie, what street is this?
Second Avenue?
Second Avenue. I don't even know where the hell in Florida. Second Avenue. I want to. Berman Law Firm gave out some free turkeys, and we were coming to studio because we have a new audio production studio setting up where we are going to do records. We have a record label called
Stars International.
And we came down here to put the equipment in play, and they were giving out turkeys. And I was coming down, made a U-turn, and channel 25 or channel 5, I don't know, one of them, was there with the video, and they talked to us, and we got a shout out to the studio and to WNN Radio. I want to thank them because I know some friends of mine picked up some turkeys, and I got 2, and we took one down, Linda took one down to somebody who needed it down there. So we're going to call them and say thank you. Maybe I'll do it after the show. Maybe I'll have them on the air tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good to me. Berman Law. So I think they're right on 2nd Avenue, right near Carmen Care.
Right next to Carbon Care.
Very nice. So you're talking to a long-term friend of ours.
Long term. I didn't even know who she was.
So since she's here, I have to take out my magical wand because this beautiful Swarovski crystal wand was created by Robin Weiss, and people come and everyone wants to touch this wand, and yes, it does light up. So in honor of Robin, I must use this wand. Do you know this is only half of my wands? The other wands are in our studio, in Studio A. Isn't this beautiful?
I love it.
Robin handmade this beautiful wand. Everyone is hand designed, hand sewn, and there's actually a matching crown in the back. So she comes to us today because I think you spoke with her over the weekend, you said.
No, Robin at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday said, "How you doing?" And she's texting me. And I'm not even awake yet. I'm like, okay, who's this? Oh, Robin, how are you? And Robin had some exciting news because she has an announcement and everything else to make. And I still haven't made my coffee.
But I think she wants us to open these up first.
Is that what we're doing?
Now, the last time we saw Robin was about a year ago before we moved in here. We were on location at the deli at J&J's, and she gave me these beautiful Swarovski crystal Converse sneakers. They are, she's like, oh my gosh, I forgot. So spectacular. So I wore them to a friend's house because, you know, I don't go out anymore during COVID. So we went to a friend's house for dinner a couple months ago. And he looks at me and says, I've never seen you so dressed down. And then he looked at my feet and said, yeah, except those. I go, this is about as dressed down as I get. They are magnificent. So today she's bringing us some more things, and she brought you a gift.
Yes, I did. Finally.
Wow, this is a shark.
That is a shark. That's a Freddy shark.
This is a Jaws.
It's a Freddy
Now,
shark.
do you know what I watched yesterday?
Jaws.
Close. I watched West Side Story.
Oh.
The Sharks versus the Jets.
And there you go.
What? This is spectacular.
It's meant to be the shirt, Freddie. That's for you.
Is this for a magnet?
And that is a magnet, Freddie, that I bejeweled and embellished with Swarovski crystals, which are no longer.
Where's your microphone? Talking to your
mic.
microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Swarovski company is no longer making anything having to do with rhinestones next year. So anything you get or that you have from the past that has Swarovski crystals is now going to be worth a lot more money. So
I'm going to put my wand away.
I'm going to mug
for
you.
you, Dawn, since I'm a huge fan of bumblebees, I made you a custom-made hand crystal, Preciosa crystals from the Czech Republic. They're not Swarovski. Just a regular organic shirt that you can get anywhere, and that one is from Marshall's.
Natural organic honey. That would be.
So you want to hand wash when you do my technique when it comes to clothing, because they're not like heat transfer rhinestones. This is more of a craft and an art. So that's for you, and I hope you all continue to think
Beautiful.
of me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Beautiful.
And I think the last time we saw you, you had gotten a very large account with one of our travel agents that we were working with,
Yes, I did.
which was amazing.
Thank you so much. I made some beautiful shoes for the executives for, I believe, when they present themselves.
Stay on your microphone.
Oh, when the executives go to certain conventions, I believe I made them Converse sneakers, and they were really cool. And also, they have a sign of mine that says "Cruisitude" near their water fountain to lift up people's spirits during the day, and that was covered with olivine Swarovski crystals.
She's hilarious.
And,
She's holding her phone in one hand and leaning on the table with
This
the other.
is exciting. I'm sorry. Okay. But more than anything, I'm here to promote something that I'm doing this Sunday all by myself.
Oh, I really love the shirt you're
And-
wearing, though. Before we go into that, can you
Okay.
move your hair on the left side off the toilet paper? Because it's hilarious. Did you see her shirt?
It says
I didn't
don't
realize they were
But you see
toilet
what it
paper
is?
rolls.
It's toilet paper rolls.
So I lived in North Carolina in Blowing Rock in the summer, and my husband knew that I would like this shirt for my bling. So he FaceTimed me, and it didn't take more than a second for me to say, "Get me that shirt." And there was rhinestones on it as soon as I got up there. And I really love this shirt because it's cute, and it just, the words "don't panic" are real. We're all going through this. We have to acknowledge it. But at the same time, it's nice to have a craft where you can also escape.
Absolutely.
If you wear that shirt at Costco and you're there from 9 to 3 handing out your business card, you will make a mint. Because the funniest thing going on right now is looking for toilet paper. And I got up at 6:30 in the morning on Saturday to go to Costco. I thought it was a joke. But my God, the line went around the block.
It's crazy.
And I got one. And I was shocked. I asked the guy who was giving them out and throwing them in the cart if he would sign mine. I says, will you sign mine? He says, are you insane? I go, no.
Well, I'll bling yours.
Bling your toilet. She'll bling.
I don't know
toilet
about that.
paper.
Could be a little uncomfortable. But I kind of but I love the shirt. You could do that to any shirt, right?
I can do this to almost anything, and I already have done it to everything. So I've been going, this is about 12 years I've been working with rhinestones, and I wanted to really cultivate this craft. So now I'm teaching. I have my own workshops that I created called Sparkle Therapy Workshops. And in 2-hour workshops, they're given in Hollywood Beach at a brand new, beautiful wellness center that's opening. I was approached from an old high school friend because she was opening. This was her dream, and it happened to have coincided with mine at the same time. So she created a custom-made classroom for me, and we're going to have an opening this coming Sunday, and I've turned it into a charity event for Jewish Community Services of South Florida, Shalom Bayit program. And
Echo
off.
well, it's nice music. But yes, it's called the Passion for Wellness Center, and the address is, I did take my regular glasses off, 3501 North Ocean Drive. If you pull up, there's free valet parking. We're going to have refreshments, and I'm going to be featuring basically a bling art show. I've been working real hard this week to make about 150 items just for the show alone in 1 week.
Wow.
And including the shoes I'm wearing today that I'm wearing for the show because they're so comfy. And I just want anyone who wants to bring anything from home, whether it be clothing, Oh, thank you so much. I got some help. This is getting real.
He's good.
Whether it be clothing or maybe a keepsake, something that you love, the thing that you love the most, because I promise you I'll make it with love. I will embellish it, and if you can't take it home that day, I will give you a consult, and everything I make that day, half of it will go to Jewish Community Services of South Florida, Shalom Bayit program. They help domestically abused women, and I was fortunate enough to be given the opportunity to get my workshop and teaching experience last year with them, and we raised almost about $8,000 for this program. So now I am teaching and instructing and conducting these amazing sparkle therapy workshops at a Passion for Wellness Center. Please look it up online. The website is going to be going up soon. The workshops are 2 hours. They're $260 per person, and they come with a deluxe starter kit that I've created. In the starter kit is a custom-made artist tool holder, easy grab sparkle tool holder, and all the tools work in conjunction with one another, and you have never ever experienced applying rhinestones like you will in this workshop. And I will teach you 4 different ways to apply them, techniques, terms, you name it. You'll have a great time, and in this time that we need something to do with family and friends, I believe that this is really going to go over amazing. So here's your new starter kit, and please join me, A Passion for Wellness, this Sunday, Hollywood Beach, Florida. Thank you so much.
What a great idea.
It is. And with Christmas and everything else coming, the holidays coming, the kids being home
Can you imagine what
again.
I could bling?
What?
Imagine what I could bling for you.
No, I can't. Don't even. No,
Oh,
and you're not
it's
touching my
scary,
hat.
isn't
No,
it?
you're not touching my hat
your
because I
hat.
know.
That would be
Picture.
really cool, Freddie.
No.
Yes.
Again, Christmas list.
A blinged out hat.
They have put me so many different hats, and the first time she came, they wanted to bling my hat.
It would look so good.
It'd look girlish.
No.
Yes, it'd look like a
No,
girl
you could
did.
do like a nice blue stone, you know.
I drink enough, everything looks blue, huh?
So what happened with the Swarovski crystals, Robin? Why no more?
Well, you know, just like a lot of businesses, Swarovski's had issues, so they're going to focus their business toward larger crystals, like for chandeliers. But never fear, because when one door closes, another door opens. And I've tapped into the most beautiful, highest quality glass rhinestones made. And I have my own line now, which I'm going to be providing to all my students. And there's some gorgeous rhinestones out there in the Czech Republic, and I teach people about all kinds of rhinestones, where you can get them. And it's just an amazing craft. So Swarovski, unfortunately, yes, maybe, you know, someone will get better and better and come up with as pretty a crystal, but we have to make do with what we have. So.
And what's in your starter kit?
Well, what's in my starter kit is the most incredible set of tools that work in conjunction with one another, and I've actually taught children as young as 6 years old this craft, although the stick that I've created, which has many different functions, is not for young children. So we focus on 16 years and older. And it has a holder, it has the proper glue extractor for precision, and whether you just want to put a touch of bling on something or you want to become an artist, a Swarovski artist, or become a professional and take orders like I've been doing for the past 12 years, then you can do that with this one kit. And you can't find this kit anywhere. There is one other person in the country who does what I do, and her workshops are $2,000, and she's called the Crystal Ninja Lady. She's very famous. She created a stick, and I kind of like was in my own world doing the same thing she was doing simultaneously. So I'm bringing my bling and my creativity and my technique to a Passion for Wellness center, and I really hope that my workshops will fill up. I know they will. We're going to also Zoom, and we also do private lessons to people. So if anyone's interested, go to the website now because it's going to launch very,
And it's
very
how much?
soon. It's $260 per person for a 2-hour workshop. And once you join the workshop, you're under my wing. You're in my club. So I advise you and save you money by helping you with any project that you might have, telling you exactly, cut to the chase, what size stones you need to buy, because this is a very unknown craft. So I have kind of tackled all areas of it over my 12 years, and I'm really happy to share it with the masses. I really am. It's very
I'm
exciting.
thinking for our bra project to have the bling bra.
We need to talk to our bra experts.
Bling bra. So not only does it pump up,
It blings.
it blings.
That's what I'm telling you, because they make bras look so ever sexy on TV, and yet when you put them on, you don't look like Superwoman.
Well, wasn't it
Trust me.
Madonna who wore her bra out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? And now women wear their bras out, don't they? They still do that? But what if you
I would
bling it?
recommend the strap.
Well, Victoria's Secret had the blinged out ones.
Did they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they were $5,000.
Yeah.
I'm talking about cost conscious. And this one sort of puffs up. So if you want to be a 38 or 42, 62, we can do all of that. Think about it. You hit a button and they get bigger. You hit a button, they get smaller. It's
Build a bra.
fantastic. Build a bra. The bling bra.
Valerie, you all in?
I'm sure you're in.
Marissa, you like bling?
I love
So anybody
bling.
who comes who brings something from home, we collect the money on the spot, and then half of the money goes to charity, to Jewish Community Services this coming Sunday. And so it's called Bring to Bling Charity Event, and it was my business plan, and I'm making it come true, so I'm real excited. Anybody from anywhere can come.
Congratulations to
Thank you so much.
And how do people find you on Facebook?
They find me on Facebook under Robin and my maiden name. Well, let's go to Instagram because that's probably the best place to go. It's called Real Housewives of Bling. Okay, so Instagram, real easy, just like the show without the word the. So Real Housewives of Bling, and you'll be able to see all the different things I do, and videos are coming soon.
Fantastic.
And how do you spell Robin? Because it's not R-O-B-I-N.
I spell my name with a Y. I'm very special.
I know, but Puerto Ricans spell it I-N.
Real Housewives of Bling.
Real Housewives of Bling. There is no Robin on Instagram. And you can contact me and my message there, and absolutely on the website, A Passion for Wellness in Hollywood Beach, Florida, coming soon, where I'll be teaching this amazing, incredible craft, sparkle
I'm
therapy.
thinking of blinging Pierre.
Everyone loves bling.
Pierre, I'm going to
Right?
bling you.
I do love bling.
Everyone loves bling, except my daughter, who looks at me and she says, "Mom, you can't bling everything." But you can.
We should bling your daughter.
Oh, my poor daughter. She would look around this place and say, "It's not what I envisioned," but I know.
I want things that come out of the rooftop. I want big bling stuff.
And you can totally do a rhinestone mask. You can do anything. The
We should have a
possibilities are
contest.
endless.
We should have a contest. What is the most outrageous thing you could bling?
Don't ask Edric.
No, not my hat, wise guy.
Don't you think you should
We
be
should bling
asking
your
me?
hat.
No,
Do
no,
you
I'm
wanna
asking
hear?
the public.
And the bell.
Okay, well.
I know you
bell. And the wands
I know
are
that
bling.
you
Why don't I
have.
tell you, since I've already blinged it? My gynecologist has it in his office on the shelf.
Alrighty.
I'm afraid to ask where.
It's called a hashtag Vajazzle. You can see it on my Instagram wall. And the first,
love it.
Wait a minute. I've made two. That was Vajazzle number 2. Vajazzle number 1 went to the head geriatrician of the Broward County Hospital District, who wrote a book. Sex After 69. She lives in Parkland. Very good friend of mine, Regina Manzini. I've made 2 Swarovski crystal vajazzles. Okay, anything else you want to know? I think that's a little hard to top, but I can top that too.
Outrageous.
I got nothing to say. I'm speechless.
not live on
I do have a few doctors that I can call that do male enhancements and things like that. Wow.
Val's laughing.
I can make a phone call right now and they'll come on. You've done that too? Oh, she's done that too.
For a friend of mine, yes.
For a friend of yours?
I do it all. Nothing stops me. An artist has got to do what an artist has got to do.
Wow.
All right, let's take a commercial break.
Hey, listen, if they could put a banana on the wall and make $500 million on it, they can do anything, right? As art.
You never know, you can bling. I think we've got Over the Pond joining us on our 1 o'clock hour. Give us a call.
They probably aren't there anymore after this conversation.
888-994-4995. Stay tuned. Our Manchester studios coming to us in just a moment. We'll be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting Café to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Kids for Kids Ministry. The vision is to see children in Haiti emerge from extreme poverty into an extraordinary destiny in Christ. The problem is the orphans in Haiti lack clean water to drink and food sustainability. These children need art-integrated education, medical needs, shoes, clothes, a lunch program, and teacher salary aid. The mission is to sponsor local leaders in Haiti to support them in the care of orphans and vulnerable children. In January of 2020, Kids for Kids traveled to Haiti to visit the orphans at their home and at their school. The school has now grown to 30 children attending daily classes, but there are many things to improve upon. To help us or to donate, contact Patty Paget at Kids for Kids Ministry, 561-876-1710. That's Kids for Kids Ministry at 561-876-1710.
Introducing Black Tie Liquors, your one-stop shop for wine and spirit needs. Whether you're looking for an ice-cold pack of summer brews or just to grab your favorite bottle of Scotch whiskey, Black Tie Liquors has you covered. Come choose from a wide selection of beers, wines, spirits, or liqueurs. Or if you're in the mood, feel free to grab one of our fresh cigars. Stop by Black Tie Liquors today, located on 5970 South Jog Road, Lake Worth, Florida. Or give them a call at 561-968-0988.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. You're going to have to call the piano man.
Okay. Add it to my list of expenses for
Did
the
something
month.
happen to the pedal?
Add it to our list of expenses for the month. You want to peel me off the floor after this month of the holidays that haven't even started yet? I got to put this down. This is $575. This beautiful Namaste purple velvet Swarovski
Oh, that
crystal
reminds me of
sculpture.
Tracy,
I know, right?
who was here today doing some voiceover.
Tracy's going to get a picture.
Wow, that's really nice.
That is beautiful.
Ah, so now my pedal's stuck.
Now the pedal is stuck. All right, we'll have to call the piano guy out again. Just keep it coming.
I don't understand why you did that.
Keep it coming is all I can say. It's been, wow, I got to tell you, it's been a roll. It's been a ride.
It's been something. Okay.
I don't think our Manchester studios is on the line yet, but I know we've got Fuego. They're going to be doing 2.0. I don't know if Lena's in the house or not. What did you guys have a little chit chat about? Businesses?
Yeah, we were talking to Chatterbox because now that we are entering our second wave, our third wave, whatever wave it is, it's a little bit difficult now for businesses to come to the understanding that you get knocked down once, you get knocked down twice, and how to keep going. And it isn't so much just having people on the air, like you have Robin on the air who's doing the crystals or the makeup on the air. That's all fine and dandy. Everybody gets to entertain themselves and see it, and oh, very nice. And then by the time you go get a sandwich, you've forgotten what's on the show because you're so concerned about what's going on outside your door.
Right.
You know, you're not spending Thanksgiving with your family. That's a big deal, even though you look at the airports and it's packed. You look at Atlantic Avenue and it's packed.
You look at the wharf, packed.
And it's packed. And the bottom line is that nobody wants to put on a mask. If you go to South Dakota, they don't wear masks, even though there's a mask mandate. You know why? Because they don't have to. Because they refuse to, because they don't want to be told what to do. This is the governor of South Dakota that says, I don't want to be told what to do. And it's like an old saying I always had. It never affects you until it affects you. Somebody, if you're a parent and your kid is dying of this thing, I guarantee you it's going to affect you. Or if you get sick and you can't get out of bed, I guarantee you it's affecting you. So nobody's telling you what to do. It's just how to do it better. And that's what the whole meeting was about, is how to not only do the business, but keep the business, how to make it better, how to make that word you hate pivot, how to turn what you got into something else so that it works on multiple levels. I mean, we're doing that in-house right now. We're getting into the record industry. And this guy over here, he sings and plays the piano. I think we should, I was going to ask you to test out the system, but I didn't know you were coming today. I thought you were going to be here Friday.
Friday I'm going to be out of town.
Not this Friday, past Friday.
Yeah. What happens past Friday?
Where we set up, we have a recording studio in here now.
I saw it, yeah. Cool.
And what we're going to do is we are going to do video and audio, and we have Star International is our record label.
Okay.
Because
you started a record label?
his father did.
Okay.
And the record label is on the books, but they haven't used it in 20 years.
What are they doing with it?
It's just been there.
Just sitting there doing it.
Yeah, so now we're bringing it to life. It's like this place was closed for 21 years, this studio. And you know who was in here? Who was in here?
If it was closed, I'm thinking rats.
Ariana Grande got her start here.
Oh, get out.
Her mother owned this, right here.
You got to have her come back.
We've been trying. You have an in?
You didn't tell me.
You got to Insta her.
Ask her
I
to
think
come
our crew
in.
did that. Yep.
Come on.
This is where she got her start. This is where her mother started the theater here.
Yep. So we're thinking 20 and 20. There's got to be a coincidence between this record label
Ariana Grande and
Grande.
Kendra Erica.
And there's got to be a
There
coincidence.
has to be footage of something out there where they're recording or something.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. The guy across the street that has the car repair shop. I went over because we lost Comcast. So I wanted to see if he had any, and he didn't. So he says to me, "What are you doing over there?" Now it's been a year we've been here, and he's never come over. And I said, "Oh, that's a radio TV studio." He says, "I see a lot of pretty girls go in there. You have a club?" I said, "No, I don't have a club." He says, "Are you sure? Because that's been closed for like 20 years, 21 years, and he knows of Grande. Because apparently he's been here 14.
Look at you like a man. That man in the hat, he's one lucky dude.
He says, "Is the mob in the house?" I said, "No mob in the house. What's the matter with you?" But I figured that those two numbers have a coincidence to bring in, and I want to see what happens. So, you're able to change what you do, to pivot what you do, to make what you do a little bit bigger, a little bit better. And Jill says to me, "I've always wanted a record label."
You have.
About 5 years ago, they laughed at me. This one here laughed because I made a record label that goes on a record.
Right.
I made one.
Wow.
And I said, "Okay, Amp Records," and they laughed at me.
You still have the CD that you did on?
I do. I still have it, and I'm going to bring it in. But now I have a real record label. This gentleman, he's brought his sounds and his equipment, and we're all wired up. So when I came here Saturday to wire it up, I blew out the system. I was next door. She came over to see it.
Full recording studio here now.
Yes.
Technically.
Yes. No, not technically. I do. I can record you there, here, or there is a booth that we put up for you to sing inside the booth.
Over here. I saw that, yeah.
And then this side of the glass were for bands. We could put bands in here. We're trying to figure out how to capture the sound because we need people to be able to sing, doing the piano and things of that
What
nature.
you do that is you take a plexiglass,
Yes, the blanket.
and then you do I guess you take the little foam cushion things and just put them up to kind of drown out the acoustics.
Yes, we have the foam in the back.
That's it.
We also have a booth we're building, and then we have some panels with foam on it that we're going to build to capture it that way. I mean, there's a whole lot of fun. I've never done it. See, you have a musical ear,
I've seen it many times, yeah.
and we're looking for that kind of work. No, Slick, you can't sing, Slick. It's okay, take it easy. Slick actually tested the system. No, he can't sing. Right. But we want to be able to do records. We want to do for recording artists that are not signed. And we want to do all of these different things as an add-on because February of next year, we were supposed to be at Meisner Park doing a music concert on our channels across the board. And we were bringing in the equipment to do that. And it's not easy to do that. You have to sort of have the right pieces. So I'm bringing some of the pieces in here so we can get ready because we do have a contract for 2022 for the first 3 months of the year. We will be at Meisner, thanking the good Lord that we're open again.
2022.
22.
2 years.
They won't open up for another year. They gave us the word, but they will honor our agreement with them, and we will be bringing in bands and musicians and all sorts of things are going to be going on all over the place over there. So it's all about, I want to keep my word to myself because I promised I was going to do that.
Yeah.
And I told the crew we were going to do that. So now we're recording music. Now we have music going on. We have all sorts of, we opened up this bay and Dawn had the dancers doing the Nutcracker
outside.
outside on
We
Friday.
had the speakers turned the other way so they could hear everything. It was amazing. To keeping these kids all safe.
Thanks for the phone call for that. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I thought you were coming on Friday. Then it's my bad because I thought you were coming on Friday.
Thank you. Slick, can you grab that from Robin?
And when you didn't show up, all of a sudden, I had a big hole in the schedule. Because I thought you guys are coming on Friday. But that's my bad. We'll do it again. We can have any dancer now come. We have an idea of how we want it to look and everything else, and it actually
Look how
works.
beautiful this is.
That is very cool.
In case I didn't have enough bling in my life, I now have a blinged out New Dawn Media mic flag.
Never have enough bling.
Never, true that.
You're going to have to hold it in that direction now.
Did you just do that just now?
She just did this, right?
And
Like,
now
you
I'm
just did
gonna
it, like,
work
she
on
just did it
this
just now.
rock.
Just now.
I'm gonna put crystal
Between commercial break and now, it literally took you like 14 minutes.
Well, she has that too. That makes it real easy.
That was going slow.
Can you do Freddie's hat now?
No. Take it easy.
All right, we're going to let this dry over here. Dry for 24 hours before we use it, so it's going to sit and dry.
What about an earring? No, I'm only kidding. What we're not.
We're going to bling you is what we're going to
I
do.
thought we got an earring as a changed it. Sure did.
All right, let's take a commercial break.
Yes.
When we come back, getting ready to head over the pond. Our Manchester studios joining us live from England, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique
This is really hot.
specializes in Healing Moments.
This is nice.
What's up?
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
AskDearAbby.com. Dear Abby is a life coaching company that was founded by Abby Awotasu. At Dear Abby, we believe in empowering single women and men to unapologetically own their identities and grow in self-love. We know that before you find true, meaningful, lasting love, you must first love and fully embrace your unique self, flaws and all. Contact us today at AskDearAbby.com for your personalized coaching session that will get you on the path to ultimately finding your soulmate. And follow Dear Abby on social media at AskDearAbby on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You can't put crystals on my belt.
Why?
Because when you do that, it'll fall off.
We'll find a way. Maybe put a rim around here.
No,
She can bling my New Dawn Theater
Yes, she
wall art up also. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
If you stand still on it, she'll bling you.
Yes.
I have to show you my bio, okay? Just wait. It got really good.
All right. All right, let's
Robin
get,
Weiss is here blinging in the house.
let's get our Manchester studio on the air.
Yes. Our Manchester studios, they're ready. We changed the day because we weren't sure what we were doing Wednesday. Normally they join us on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, but we changed it up a little bit. We're going to be doing it today. We're going live over the pond to Tony McKenzie in our Manchester studio. So let's bring her over. Nice job, Valerie.
Very cool.
And there she is.
Hello.
How do you like that?
I love it. That's brilliant. I need a big banner like that behind me, don't I? Like Freddie said last week, to have one on the wall here.
Yes, we're going to put one behind you. And you know, you always look fantastic.
Beautiful.
Holy smokes, you look like fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I know, you're making me feel like I got to get my hair and my makeup done. I don't know.
Well, you got yourself closer to the camera, so now we can finally see you.
Yes. Oh, sit closer, did you say? Oh.
Oh, there you go. And also, I want to switch things up a little bit today, because you're always sending us information, which we're going to have you guess and everything else. And then we're going to send you some information, because we have some different things that can actually take place over the pond. And maybe we can make some kind of energy, what do you call it, synergy?
Synergy, yeah.
That stuff. Going in that direction, as well as stuff coming in our direction, because I think it's time to mix this salad up.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, so what do you
How
want
are
to go
you
first?
doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How about you two guys?
Everything is great. We're getting ready for us over here Thanksgiving, and for you guys that you're thinking, what are they thankful for now?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's always lots to be thankful for, despite what's going on around us, isn't there?
Always
We're getting
a lot.
ready we're getting ready for Christmas here, which you call the holidays, don't you?
We've got Christmas coming up. Yeah, this is really kicks off our holiday season. Thanksgiving this week, and then it goes right into then all the sales, Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Small Business Saturday, and it just way to spend money.
Yeah, that's all going on here as well, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But people are putting their Christmas trees up early because the weather's so kind of dark and gloomy most days. And with what's going on with the lockdown, so people are kind of starting their Christmas preparations early. In fact, I put my tree up yesterday. Normally it's 1st of December, but this year it went up early to sort of get some nice glittery lights and colour in the room.
Some glitter and bling. Robin, have you ever blinged a Christmas tree?
I blinged out the star.
The star. Oh, we should do that.
And Hanukkah menorahs, and I'm doing a dreidel as we speak.
That is beautiful. She's blinging our amethyst crystal at the moment. We've got the bling lady in the house. Tell us about the guest that you've got coming on to join you today.
Yes, we've got my guest this evening standing by. Her name is Sean, another Sean. Freddie.
S-I-A-N.
Let me see if I get that right.
She's Welsh
Sean
also.
or Dawn?
Sean.
Well, she's not Welsh herself, but her dad is Welsh. But her surname is Palesci because her granddad was Italian, so a mixture of Welsh and Italian. And Sean's company is called Sorted, and she's a declutterer. She helps people to clear out the clutter, and she kind of motivates them, inspires them, offers hands-on help, and any services that people need to, get sorted, basically.
So let's bring her over. There she is.
Hi, Sean.
Her sound.
We got to check Sean's audio. Sean, turn up your mic. Let's make sure we got you on. We see you.
I think my mic's on.
There you go.
Oh, there we are.
Perfect.
I hear you now.
So, founder of Sorted, tell us about you and your business.
As Tony said, I'm a professional declutterer and organizer, and I basically go into people's homes and offices and help them with their spaces.
How did you get into doing this? Simple as that. If you saw my hoarding of my cosmetics, you wouldn't think it was so simple. How did you get involved in that?
Well, my background is in events and event management, and for about 15 years I did that, and I've always been an organizer. I love organizing things, whether it's events or whether it's things in the home or whatever it is. I've always got my teeth into it. And when I fell pregnant with my first child, I realized that the world of events is not for a new mum, especially when you need to be out there sort of hobnobbing with everybody and getting to know what's going on and constantly being updated. And I wanted to do something that I would still really love and enjoy, but I could do it around my children. And initially I went in and I set up Sorted to be able to help small to medium-sized businesses really sort of get to grips with their environment, their working environment, because when you're trying to grow a business as a single entrepreneur or single business person, you haven't got time to look at your filing systems and everything else. You're busy trying to get your clients and trying to build the business. And I saw that small businesses really needed that support just to be able to help get some order in their working environment that would then allow them to just grow organically. But interestingly, I mean, I started the business doing that, but I very quickly went into residential homes, and that's predominantly the work that I do now. So I work with a lot of people in their homes and their own environments.
And how is that working now in the middle of going to people's homes? Are you maybe doing online videos or classes to help? All right, let's start in this drawer and go from there.
I can do virtual working, yeah, but I am actually, over here in the UK, I am allowed to go into people's homes. I do have to be very careful about how I'm doing it. But I mean, it's great because it means that, I mean, the first lockdown that we had, I wasn't able to do that at all. And it made me feel very sad and nervous and worried for all of the people out there that had little issues within their homes that they were really going to be surrounded by 24/7. Because that's when things start to get worse. And so during lockdown 1, I set up a Facebook group, which was to help people in their own environments do little challenges every week that would help make them feel like they are getting on top of their space when they're surrounded by it constantly. And in the second lockdown, so the group has grown, which has been really good, and I'm still running it, which is lovely, and offering tips and advice and things like that. But now that I'm able to get back into people's homes, I'm able to help people hands-on as well as doing the virtual stuff as well.
Tony, have you noticed now that people are doing more in their homes because they can sort of control that environment?
Yeah, I think people are. I mean, a lot of people are having to work from home. I think it puts a lot of pressure on people, though, also being in their home and not getting out of the house to go to work. I know my daughter has had to work from home right through from when lockdown started, and she just can't wait to sort of get out and get to, have a different scenery around her. But yes, I think people are doing DIY and decluttering and doing this because they're in the house anyway.
That's what they seem to be telling me, is we may as well get the house cleaned up because people are home more, right? So they see, instead of going to work, you and I are here so early and we get home so late, we don't even look at the house. But people who are home are looking at that corner and they go, oh, we could do that, we could paint a little bit here, that drawer, all of these things. I think people feel more of a control. And when you're in control of something, maybe you feel more in control of the situation. Maybe that leads to happiness, Tony. Maybe that's part of...
Absolutely, yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah, because if you're surrounded by clutter and you can't find things, it doesn't really help to make you feel happy, does it?
Oh, if Sean ever came here, Freddie, and saw our table.
But let me ask a question. Maybe I'm out in left field here, but do you have public adjusters in your country?
For insurance,
what
you mean?
Exactly, are public adjusters?
So let's say you're in this country and a storm comes in and it wipes away your roof. But because we've had 36 storms, you can't make a claim against your insurance company to help you because you got to wait for the next one, and they stall out the process. And the public adjuster comes in and works with you and the insurance company to sort of make the claim a whole lot better, especially if there's mold or anything like that. So what happens is, and I'm thinking here, what happens is when there's mold present, they lock your house down and all your stuff has to be moved. Everything. And all of a sudden, everything goes into a garage. Your whole life goes into a garage. And everything is in there. You can't get your car in. And your life goes upside down. Because not only you have to worry about black mold, green mold, blue mold, you got no garage. Your car is out in the street. And then you find out that the water from Florida, which makes everything yellow, makes your car yellow. This is a true story.
Is this happening to you right now?
Happening to a friend of mine. And he's telling me, I can't believe how much of a disaster He's going through it with him and his family. So they got and they went to a hotel. And the insurance company is paying for all of this. Because part of the mess is to bring somebody in like you to help them. You know what it is? You're looking at a ball of memories and stuff. How do you get rid of it? You need a third party to help you say, listen, we got to get rid of this. You got to move this. You got to do this. And sometimes you sit there and you're overwhelmed with everything in your life turned over. And we've had so many storms, one after the other, that you really don't know where it began, where it ended, but it needs to be done. So I'm thinking, do you do public adjustment or insurance work in your country?
I'm sure people do that sort of work, don't you? Aren't you, Sean? You know, with insurance companies, they work with other people too. With here, we don't so much get bad storms, but there are a lot of floods, which can cause terrible damage.
And that will force you
And where
to
would
find.
people start? What room do you think more people need to start? In a room or a garage?
Depends on where your issues are, doesn't it? Depends on where all your things are.
Everywhere.
If you're living in a house and you've got a house full of stuff, but you've also got a garage full of stuff, then realistically you want to be working on the space that you're living in first, because that's your immediate surroundings. That's the thing that's going to bother you the most. But I think most of them going, every client I go and work with, I have to assess on an individual basis, because they all have their own issues and concerns about what's happening, what's happened, what's going to happen moving forwards. And so you just assess each situation as it comes up, and depending on the person and how they work.
I need to start in my bathroom. I'm telling you, Edie, my cosmetic drawers are the worst. And just when
You have a
I think
cosmetic.
my mic just fell down my shirt.
You have a cosmetic junk. You have a cosmetic junk drawer.
I've got a lot of cosmetic junk drawers.
A lot? How can you have a lot?
Because when one fills, you start another one.
Are you? Is that even a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. Can I tell you where to start? The handles, rhinestone handles.
My handles are already rhinestones. I know.
Rhinestone handles. You got to get a bigger drawer.
Poor Val. Sorry, Valerie.
I guess the important thing is to get rid of stuff that doesn't work anymore. It's really hard. I'm the worst one. I had to move some stuff. My kids, when they were 6 to 18 and they play sports, I have the very first football. I got the very first jersey they wore. I got the first medal they won. I got the first, and the first. My kids say to me, "What are you doing with that junk?" And it's theirs.
I think he lost his wife.
Lots of people do that, though. I think there's nothing wrong with saving things that have sentimental value to you, but it's working out which ones you really want to keep. So, for instance, when your kids are young and they're bringing back loads and loads of pictures they've drawn at school and nursery, and you're like, oh, it's wonderful, but it's not. And you think, okay, I've got to keep them because they've done all these drawings just for me. No, you don't. You only need to keep the one that really looks like something that really has some significance. That's it. And if you've got older kids, give it to them and say, look, do you want them? And if you don't, then let them go.
So my son is now storing.
And put them into an album.
My son has moved things from his new apartment back into his childhood bedroom. And he informed me yesterday he was moving to another state. So I asked him and his girlfriend if they were taking everything they have moved back into the house with them. And she laughed and said, no, we'll have a garage sale. I'm like, okay, all in, because I'm thinking if you're leaving the state, I'm not hoarding your stuff. So they're planning on having now a garage sale at my house.
Well, what kind of garage sale?
Everything that they have now moved into my house for
is like
storage.
what?
I don't know. I don't go in there. But that's what you move it from one house to another. Sean, how do people find you and what you're doing? Maybe someone in England is watching right now and needs some help.
Yeah, they can just go to my website, which is www.all-sorted.co.uk. And the group on my Facebook group's on there as well, so if you want to join that, then feel free.
How do you like bling? You like bling?
I love bling. There's nothing wrong with bling.
We've got someone in the studio right now. She's blinging everything as we're sitting here. She's like, what else can I bling? So right now I've got a new mic flag, and we've got an amethyst, and we have this beautiful Namaste statue. So more to come. This is hilarious, Freddie. Sean, thank you so much for joining us. It was spectacular. Tony, what are you planning on doing for Christmas? I know we're going to see you before Christmas. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving here.
Yeah, well, actually, the Prime Minister came on TV today and made an announcement that we're on lockdown for 4 weeks, which ends on December the 2nd. And then there are going to be further restrictions, but the plan is that up to 4 households are going to be able to share and to socialise together or be together indoors for, I think, 5 days over Christmas. I've been waiting to hear what happened because my mum, my brothers live in Liverpool, my daughter's in London.
Wow.
We haven't seen each other for ages. So apparently they've got to make an agreement between England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales so that they're all having the same rules. There are different people in charge, and so later this week we'll know better what
That is
exactly we're going to
unbelievable.
be allowed to do. Yeah.
Tell-
England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales.
They're going to make an agreement to open up on
December-
December 3rd. And then December 3rd, we can send out the makeup, out the products, the skincare line. Tell Tony about the skincare line.
Sean, thank you so much for joining us. Tony, we want to introduce you to Edie also. It was a pleasure.
Okay, thank you.
Val, let's put
Thanks,
Edie
Sean.
back up. Sean, thank you. You want to bring Edie over, or you want to go to
Yes.
commercial break? Bring Edie over first?
It depends on how quickly she can do it.
All right. So you want to see if we can get the skincare over to
I want
Manchester.
Tony to tell me what she thinks.
All right, we're going to bring Tony back and see what Tony thinks of the skincare. Slick, what do you use on your skin? You.
Let me get a 3.
Go grab it. There's a mic on the couch.
There's a mic somewhere.
And there,
Yes,
and there
Tony.
she's back.
Because I
Because
think
Tony has beautiful skin.
she does, and it might be interesting.
I use Rihanna's line, Fenty Beauty.
You use Palmolive liquid.
No.
Imagine.
What is
Soak
it? I
your
used
fingers.
to. What is it? I used to use like either coconut oil, but Rihanna made a beautiful line called Fenty Beauty for men. Yeah, and it's been really nice for a cleanser. Yeah, so.
So we have a new friend in our house of Bella Skin Experts, and she has a beautiful line of all-natural skincare.
Hi, Tony.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, sorry, what's your name? I'm good, thank you. What was your
My-
name again?
My name is Edie.
Evie. Hi, Evie. Nice
Nice
to meet you.
you. So I have this
What- tell
skincare
me.
line. It is natural. It is also medical grade. And so I'm very proud of it. It gets great results. It's good for fighting aging lines and sunspots and all that. You know, we have that a lot here in Florida with all the sun that we get. We have to be careful.
Sure, yeah.
A lot of sun damage. And, you know, age defying and also for acneic skin. So it's very,
Slick, there's the second one.
huh?
Robin's waving. She's telling us
Oh.
she's got another one done for you.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, she's flashing around her rock.
I guess you don't have a whole lot of sun in England, but you do have beautiful skin, Tony.
Thank you.
Very
I
pretty.
think the ring light helps actually.
It does, right?
Is that what it is? I gotta
I
get
have
three
one
of
in
them.
my studio, and yeah, I use the
Yeah.
ring light, and it makes your face look so glowy and pretty.
Beautiful, Tony. Thank you, as always, Tony, for joining us.
My pleasure. See you
Have a
next
wonderful
week
week.
on Wednesday.
Stay safe. Yes,
You
we will
too.
see you next week.
Stay healthy.
Yeah, and happy Thanksgiving to you all.
Thank you very
Enjoy
much.
Thank you
the
very
holiday.
much.
Thank you. We all have a lot to be thankful for. Thanks,
Yes.
Tony.
See if I bring the muse back.
Oh, you want to bring the muse back?
I feel, yeah, tell Tony to bring the muse back because I feel like I'm ready to write.
Maybe we can have her tomorrow. We'll see.
You ever wrote a book? Robin, you wrote a book, right?
Oh, I have a whole book. That's what I'm using to teach my
I
grandma.
need Robin to take her mic.
I'm going to start, I think, ready to write. Have you written a book?
Written a book? No. I
This lady, I call her the muse,
Uh-huh.
and she has encouraged me to write a book. I've always wanted to.
Well, we have a lot to say when we come from up north.
Oh, we had too much to say.
And from the 80s.
More to come. All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come, more with our Monday lineup. See what else we got going on. Edric's on another piece of pizza. I think Marissa's still in house. Robin's still sparkling. We've got an amethyst. We've got this beautiful Tracy McDonough loves this. You knew she would, Freddie.
I told you, it's just her.
She loves this. I've got a new mic flag. I've got my Swarovski wand. So more bling in the house. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Never ending.
Never ending.
Not when I'm around.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting Café to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
AMP Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it's never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Hi friends, it's Bree and Allie from Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Café Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Really?
Really?
And we're back. That's hilarious. It all becomes my mother's rings. Why?
I think I might go.
You already gave it to her.
You know what a 5-0 looks like?
Hey man, it's a 5-0. You charged it. I didn't charge you, but just
But I didn't want it back for me. I wanted it back for the kids, not for me.
I was going to say, can you regift it?
Yes, you say it's your mother's ring. My mother wore this ring because she would never take it. She said,
So actually,
"Absolutely
Robin
not."
said, if anyone wants to buy this, we can leave this here and sell it. But it's a lot of money. Although we do have a lot of other things in here.
And where are you going to put it?
Well, that's the thing. Pierre can't touch it. Oop, I didn't say that. Sorry, Pierre. Yikes, no.
Yeah, don't let Pierre touch it because it'll be all over. It'll be $500 of sand.
Yeah, that too. So you can't regift it. You could
Yes,
probably
you have
sell
to
it.
change the reason why.
Yeah, but doesn't it come with some bad juju?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Don't you think?
That's the superstitious stuff.
No.
Are you superstitious?
Yes.
How many times have you been married?
Once.
Well,
A long time
are
ago.
you still married now?
God, no.
See?
I've been divorced 35 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, 34
A friend of
years.
ours just got married Friday, so I sent him a condolence card.
Did you watch the wedding?
No.
I watched it Saturday
I
night.
don't go to weddings either.
I watched it on live
See,
stream
that I
Saturday
like
night.
to do. That's fun.
I go to a wedding and you go with +1. I go with the divorce lawyer.
I want you to take a look at this. Our friends, our kids in capes and mini mitzvahs.
Okay.
100 families they have fed for Thanksgiving. I don't know where Marissa is, if Marissa got a chance to connect with Amy from Mini Mitzvahs. But congratulations to Mini Mitzvahs and Bree and Allie of Kids in Capes, our hosts on their Thursday night show. They are feeding 100 families for Thanksgiving in Riviera Beach.
I would like
Huge
to know
thank
the
you.
family that we're feeding, but I guess we're never going to find out.
Isn't that amazing? So everything is here, from stuffing to vegetables, mashed potatoes, and a turkey for 100 families.
Very
Isn't that
cool.
nice? So
What's in it? Turkey, what else?
Man, if I had taken their menu, my grocery list would have been a whole lot shorter. Stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, green beans, rolls, gravy, and a turkey.
All of that? That's pretty
awesome.
good.
All of
Yeah.
that.
That's awesome.
Do you cook?
I do.
You make a turkey?
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
s-
Italian, so we always made like a small turkey and like a big lasagna or stuffed shells or something like
And
that.
what do you stuff in it?
Ricotta?
Regatta.
Yeah.
You're not the one that puts the seafood. What is it? The oysters. Oyster stuffing?
No.
You've never done oyster stuffing?
No.
Where do I know this woman from?
Number is a technique in which I shouldn't have used the size stone that I did and the technique that I did. So now I have another one I'm ready to redo for myself.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
I brought that just in case you did like it or love it, and I want you to have it.
Okay, here's hashtag like it or love it. And if you all know me, that would be a love. Can you imagine? Every which way I go.
You can't put that in your car. They'll steal your plate. I'm telling you. I would.
They'll steal your plate.
You'd
I
steal my
would.
plate?
They'll just be real jealous. They'll be putting their business cards on your.
If they put my their business cards on, then I can
They're
send them to
they're
you.
going to key your car and they're going to steal your
And you can
plate.
send them to the Brooklyn Café show.
And there you have it. Wow. Can you imagine having your license plate blinged out like this?
You know, it's funny. In the Bronx, I had a blue Jaguar with white interior. Don't ask me why I bought
You
it
were
like that.
living dangerously.
And yes, and in my car, the front plate said "Dream Maker,"
Okay.
and my ex-wife's idea, not mine. And I put this thing together, and everywhere I went, everybody knew my car. Everybody knew my car. White leather on the inside. It was really
Nice.
funny. And I'll never forget the time
He was
that
styling. You walk in front.
I never forget the time that when I got that car, it was the plate. The car was nothing. The car is just another car. But it was a Dreammaker plate that everybody knew. So if you put this on your plate, I guarantee you everybody will know you.
So my car that everyone knows in this town that doesn't know because it blends in because of the town we live in, they'll know it's me.
Oh, absolutely.
How was that for being nondescript on what car I drive?
Well, if you do like she does, her product line, and you go to different places, right?
Can I smell some of them?
Yeah, of course.
So
There's
can
really
you bring
not.
me over a couple so we can take a sniff and a feel?
Yeah.
Scratch and sniff, ready?
And you go to different places and you show up. I used to sell granite transformations. I used to sell granite, and people used to look out the window to see what kind of car I drove.
This is the vitamin C. Wow, it feels so light.
You like white leather?
Yeah, I feel like the president. That and peanut butter leather. That brown.
Yes, I had a Firebird with peanut butter leather.
Now, can you put vitamin C serum if you have acne-prone skin? Or you
can.
wouldn't?
No, you can. But you want to treat the whole
What a beautiful
face.
skin you have.
Thank you.
Ooh,
You
this
want to
smells
treat
nice.
the face.
Oh my God!
And toxin-free?
This smells like
toxin-free.
orange juice.
Yes, because it's vitamin C.
For like the mask. I know everybody breathes into the mask. I noticed that I get like, even though I do cleansing, I notice I do get these weird. I don't know if they're angry.
This is this
They
is
call
the
it
men's
mask me,
thing?
yes.
Excuse me?
The men's piece. Is this what you handed me? This?
No, why don't you smell it? Just vitamin C serum.
Yeah.
It's universal. It's not a
And this is, ooh, this smells so good. This smells like, I love the smell of sunscreen.
Yeah.
This smells, and
This
this
has
tinted?
40 in it. This one.
Or it's just pinkish?
Yeah, it just has a slight tint to it.
Oh, I love the smell of sunscreen.
So I like that during the day with no
Wow.
makeup. I just put
I
that
had
on.
an itch here.
This feels nice.
Yeah.
You know, you should put sunscreen on actually your hands and your arm, especially the side that you drive, for the driver's side, because the sun comes in, you get sunspots more on your left side.
That's
you ever
the
notice
truth.
that?
Yep.
And the left side of your face.
That's why always this side is darker than this side.
Yep, from the sun.
Yep.
100%. And this is BB cream. So all of this is toxin free because we've started a segment called Toxin Free Tuesday.
Yeah. That's actually.
How do you do this? It
That's. Oh yeah. This is fun.
Stick, you smell this?
Oh,
smell it?
Did you see that little?
That's for nighttime.
What's the matter?
Watch
What
this,
you
Freddie.
doing?
It pops up the top.
It's, a-
It's spilled. Ooh.
it's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
What's the matter
Here,
with
take
you?
some of that.
Because she did it too quick.
Because I did it too quick. All right, kids, don't try this at home.
This smells nice. What does this go?
This is night
That
cream.
is night cream. That goes on your face.
What happens if I put it on during the day?
It's thicker,
Nothing,
so
it's
it
just thicker.
sleeps.
It's just heavier. But yeah, you can put it on.
You can put it on during the day, but I mean, you can use it at night.
Thank you.
These smell
Professor,
nice.
Thank
I
you.
love the sunscreen. These feel really nice.
What you doing?
Can you
Because
use
you
it
have
on
it
your
all over
hands
the
too?
stage.
Oh yeah.
I cleaned it up though.
Do you put a lot of cream on at night?
No, because I break out at night. I break out all the time, especially with the mask and being hormonal at 53. So I break out a lot, so I'm kind of careful on what I put on. So
Right.
I'm careful that it's toxin free.
Yes. That's a necessity.
Scents as light as, and I try it because, you know, one
And
can
these
pop
are
up and it
nothing
lasts a
added.
month.
These are just because of botanicals
They feel
that are
incredible.
in there. Yeah.
Now, there's got to be something wrong with me because I like stuff that you put on that stays slick.
It's funny because most men don't like creams on their hands.
I do. But I like it to linger. In other words, see,
This is thick.
I want it, to be, like I do my feet and I put socks on after I do it.
Then you would try that.
You like it deep in. I know what you mean.
Like that demoisturizer.
Replenishing serum.
But I don't want it to disappear. What is this?
VitaSoothe.
And what does this do?
That is a replenisher. So at night, especially if you have dry skin, you can put that on.
I
And
like
it's
this.
very
You like that?
silky.
This is nice. And what do you put this on your face?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, yes. See, this is what I'm talking about.
You gotta take care of your skin.
Yes.
Especially, I
Toxin-free.
shave every day. I gotta shave every day.
You know, men should be toxin free also. So when your partner rubs against your face and exactly, slick nose.
Well, tell Vinny he has to get his own cream. Wow, this is really nice. You see this? See, this stays nice and moist.
Yeah.
They feel so good, and the price point is good. I was looking on the bottom.
They are very
Now,
good.
do you offer gifts for Christmas in packages?
Yeah. If somebody tells me what they're looking for, you know, especially after I've done a facial, I already know what skin type they have and what their needs are. So then I could put a little package together and do something like
That's
that.
the wave of the future. I remember we talked to people about doing different things. She's hilarious, this one. She's hilarious.
I gotta tell you.
But for Christmas gifts and things like that, tell people how they get your products.
Well, for right now, the website's not finished. It's being worked on right now. So for right now, you can go on my Facebook page, Bella Skin Experts, or you can go on Instagram. And I think it's Bella_Skin_Experts.
And for people that are looking to put together something for gifts for their entire family, I'm pretty sure you'll talk to them and
Yes.
sort of guide them
Yeah.
the way to do that, because I know that somebody like this is important if this is the way you
And
want to
before
go
we
with
go, I
this
want to
thing.
ask you, facials, microdermabrasion, because now everyone is so careful. I haven't been for a facial in like 10 months because of all of this.
Right.
Are you doing facials and it's
Yes.
just one-on-one, so you don't have to
Yes.
worry about being in a big salon or
Right.
anything like that?
Correct. So everything is sterilized and sanitized after every single person. I'm not doubled up. So if you're in my room, then no one else is in my house. It's locked up, and I schedule it that way. So, and then when you leave, everything is redone, everything is stripped out and sanitized again, and we start all over again.
But
So
that's
it's-
really important because
it's very important.
people have stopped going for, and when you wear the amount of makeup and you laugh and creams that I wear every day to do this,
Right.
not having your skin taken care of, it takes a lot more work.
Sure.
It takes a lot more damage to look at it.
Absolutely.
on
Damage
makeup.
control.
Damage control. There you go. There's your hashtag. Damage control in a safe way.
I like it.
And it's funny because she's from New York. So, from New York,
It's all good if
We're
you're from
the
New York.
best.
Your
That's
skin
right.
looks nice.
it's the cream.
He's glowing now.
You're glowing. Look how much she glows.
Well, she looks like she's 27, this one.
Oh, younger
all
than
in
my
the
son.
glow.
How long have you been using this stuff?
I've been using the stuff for a year now, and but I've started taking care of my skin probably when I was around 30. I realized my old bad habits of the sun were popping up, and I started to deal with it, but I couldn't find anything that really did anything. So
Toxin free is the key. And
Yeah, it
that's why
really
we're doing
is.
on Tuesdays. It's our toxin free
You
Tuesdays.
paid the price for those Jones Beach putting the baby oil on. Remember those?
sitting there with the reflector.
That's right.
I did that in college.
Doused in olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yeah.
Baby
That's
oil.
Italian. We used to use baby oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the
Italian
We couldn't
use
afford olive oil.
On the roof of my
Otherwise-
dorm in
otherwise
Miami
we
with
lick
the
it off.
reflectors. I
Oh
know.
my
I went
gosh.
to University of Miami. That is what we
You
did.
put olive oil in?
Baby oil.
Baby oil.
Baby oil and the
Worst
car
thing in the world you can
reflectors
do.
on the roof. So it was baking right on top
So
of my
you were
dorm
getting
room
roasted.
In Florida?
Yeah.
Miami.
You're really roasted.
in
Yeah.
Miami.
In Miami, further south.
Yeah, because you were trying to get as dark as possible. But I've had 3 skin cancers since, and I've had to have everything done. That's how I started my spray tanning business. So it kind of came out of that because I said to myself, I can't keep doing this. This
True
is
that.
crazy. Yeah.
So you used to love the sun.
Oh, God, I love the sun. And I loved it so much, I used to go in the tanning beds in the winter.
Jones Beach, wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
You used to hang out there on Saturdays.
Yes,
I think that's where I know her from.
really.
Great.
Well, you were at lot 14, the one next to, remember Fire Island was
Yeah.
further north?
Yeah,
And that's where the Naked was?
yes.
And there was
I
a
was
lot
not
right
naked.
before it? No, there was the
In the
lot
Hamptons
before.
I was naked,
Yeah,
but-
the Hamptons, she was naked.
Not naked, just a thong. No
I went to the Hamptons 2 times. Stayed at mansion on the beach.
Yeah, we used to have good times out there.
It was the best.
You know, it was pre-video, pre-cell phones,
Pre-recording.
everything, so no proof.
That's right.
No
You
proof,
used to
no
go
pictures,
naked
and it
and-
didn't happen.
I had clothes on. That's all I
right.
gotta say.
Thank you all for joining us on our Monday before Thanksgiving. Having a whole lot of fun. Stay tuned. More to come. Fuego on 2.0 just aired, and a lot of stuff happening right here at the Brooklyn Cafe. Let us know how we can help amplify your business. Give us a call. 866-224-5422. Valerie, spectacular job all day. Slick, Pierre, you guys rocked it. Thank you to Marissa and Edric Chatterbox of South Florida. Thank you to Edie of Bella Skin Experts, Tony McKenzie over the pond, and all of the decluttering. And of course, Robin Weiss, our beautiful rhinestone queen. And there's more, Freddie. If you ever thought you couldn't do anything with a dead orchid, Robin can bring it right back to life.
How you get there, Robin?
Lightly, this is clips.
These are
Those are
clips.
all
These
clips.
are Swarovski sculptures, actually. Is what
And there you have it.
Oh, God help us.
and patches.
And patches.
Valerie's laughing.
And you know what? Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
Sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can pick in every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all. Sweeping me away like an listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light and colors. Just a ray of light.